What's up?
What's up, man? You made it.
Yeah. I'm glad I made it.
I know. You went through like a whole... You went through something. You weren't going to show up. You were like, I'm going to quit this podcast.
No. Okay.
Did he tell you he was going to quit this podcast?
No. It was just because of that situation. But today, right, I had to go pick up my sister. That's why I was late. She was on the west side of Atlanta, so I had to drive pretty far.
Why was she there?
She was coming back from Florida. That's why.
Wait.
How'd she end up there?
Yeah, she went back to Florida and then she went to her friend's house, after, so I picked her up from there. And then afterwards, she wanted to eat something because, she just got off a flight. So I couldn't really say no to her, like, don't fucking eat right off the flight. So I was like, yeah, we could go grab something to eat.
You can just tell her, call the other brother.
Nah, man, that's fucked up.
Wait, where did she go in Florida?
Tampa.
I'm not too sure about her trip. But I think she went to near Clearwater.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's a really.
Is that like a lake area or
it's near the beach, but it's like
what region
chiller.
is it? Like Destin, Panama, Miami, Orlando?
I couldn't tell you where it is.
Man,
do you believe her story?
No, yeah.
Do you believe her?
What the fuck? No, yeah. She definitely went to Florida because we share location.
Oh,
so.
Let's go, man, in case something happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's
what am I going to do if something happens in Florida?
Fly to Florida.
Yeah, goddamn.
Take the first
Jason Bourne it, man.
Man. Okay. Awesome, man.
John Wicked.
What was the last time y'all went to Florida? Oh, well, Tampa, this year.
It was this year with Tampa. Yeah. Got that.
Yeah.
The pickups.
Yep, that was the last time.
What about you?
Fucking probably Clearwater Beach.
I mean, how long was that ago?
2-3 years ago. I don't go to Florida often because it's like
you don't like it.
I'd rather go to the forest than the beach. It's like the question: would you rather, the beach or the forest? And I'm the forest person.
And then some forests have beaches.
Yeah, I guess, but I'd rather see trees.
There's like a forest and then...
All right, okay, I guess lakes and stuff,
lakes.
You can just imagine that you're on a beach.
No, it's completely different. It's the smell of
the seawater.
It's the seawater,
Ooh, that's another...
Just do some smelling salts when you're at the lake. When you're at the lake. Man, speaking about Florida, man, now that it just brought up another story, back in high school, my mom, so it was me and Aaron here. We went to Miami because we took my mom to this,
meditation center.
She, goes to these Buddhist temples and then they're like, oh, there's this monk or something in Miami that's really a shaman or something that can has some spiritual powers and he teaches meditation and stuff and it's all right, we'll go. And oh my gosh, we made it there and it was on the outskirts of Miami, not the city center, but a little outside of the city. And we drove down this wooded dirt path area. And we got into this random housing neighborhood looking thing, right? It was houses that were separated by
it was weird.
Maybe plots of land. And we turned into the place and there were a lot of people, a good 100 people showed up. And first thing that we saw, after we parked the car at the very front, the first building is a gift shop. And it's they sell goods and stuff. And it's
crazy
just
ass prices.
Yeah. And we were
$5 for a tin?
Right off the bat, me and Aaron were all oh man, this is a sham.
Again.
This is definitely...
it's just a gift shop.
what else? Come on, man. Buddhism.
Imagine a regular house.
Buddhism, you shouldn't be freaking selling stuff like that. And it's yep, sham. And we had to buy our own separate kits, bowls and chopsticks and eating.
Yeah, it was stupid, bro. If I knew his name, I'd call him out.
Like they didn't even like provide like that stuff for us. We had to like all of us have to buy our own like kits and like the women they get to sleep in like cabins and stuff, but like the men we were sleeping like they had tents set up.
Real tents. That's way worse.
They had tents set up like near the parking lot, and we were like sleeping on top of rocks.
What's crazy is it wasn't even real tents. It was like fucking tarps you put on the roofs, blue tarps.
Whoa.
Yeah,
And there was rocks under that shit, and there's spiders and shit in some of them.
But that's kind of like real Buddhist type stuff.
No,
I mean,
we don't sleep on
complain.
rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like I guess that is like true. Like they just go out
don't
there
lie
with
either.
nothing, and
They lied to his family talking
Yeah.
about there's pillows and blankets. I was like, all right, I'm gonna bring my own pillows and blankets.
he was so pissed off, and like
They charging $20 for a fucking Walmart pillow,
Yeah.
and some more for blankets. I was the only one that brought my own pillow and 2 blankets. And I saw him, I was like, oh damn, that sucks. He told me about the prices. Oh damn, that sucks for y'all.
yeah,
I'm gonna go in my tent with my stuff.
and like
I had to share.
it was so funny, man. The first night we were sleeping there, like in the middle, like we were all like settling down, right? And from from another tent, we just heard some guy. No, he like farted.
Yeah.
It was loud as fuck.
People make
And it was me, him, and like my cousin.
Wait,
Bob.
was it like this?
Oh man.
Oh man, it was like loud, and like we were like laughing, and like this guy started trolling more, and he turned on like the Cops theme song, bad boys, bad boys.
It's like, if I can't sleep, since they're making noises, that guy's farting, all right, I'm gonna put on some fucking shit. No one's sleeping.
Oh man, but like okay, after that, then like we went to some of the I guess meditation things that they had. I just wanted to see, and yeah, it was just not really what I expected. It was kind of funny. Like another funny thing was like he would have these like handkerchiefs, like the head, like the monk,
Blessed handkerchiefs.
and he would like freaking wipe his like freaking sweat and stuff. And he would throw it into the crowd, and people were going crazy. Like they were trying to they were like trying to catch it and stuff.
Going crazy.
And then like he threw it in our direction, and like this guy didn't even like want to catch it. He just put his hand up, and like it like went right to his hand.
Oh, it's a sign.
And then like everyone else was like, "Hey, give me that!" And then he was like, "Nah." And then he
I gave it to his mom. Right?
and then he
What is this piece of crap? I saw it all the way down there, bounced like 4 times. I was like, what? I want the candy that you're throwing. Here, take this. Give me the candy.
Wait, he was throwing candy?
He was throwing candy too. I was
then,
I don't want that dirty ass towel. Take it here.
Then he threw like candy for like the children, and like he threw like stuffed animals and shit into the crowd too. I was like, "Yep, this is definitely a sham."
I was so mad. And it's vegan too, man. F the vegans. Man.
Oh yeah,
I hate vegan food.
They fed us like straight up
Disgusting.
like all vegan like food and stuff, which is I guess that's Buddhist because you're not supposed to kill animals. So yeah. And let's see what else. He was a monk, but he had a biological son,
He wasn't a real mom.
and then he
Not
adopted.
for me.
He adopted like 2 like Hispanic kids. Like at first I was like, I thought the Hispanic kids were just part of like, other families that came there to
thought
like,
they were working there?
nah, I thought they were part of like other families or people that got freaking tricked into like showing up here. And then like, I found out they were his kids. I was like, what? And it's like, oh yeah, he adopted us. I was like, oh, all right. And it was kind of messed up because like they had rules for everyone else. Like we couldn't freaking, like leave the freaking
Couldn't
house
leave,
area
without permission.
there was like a gate and stuff like and like but like the kids they got like freaking their house they had like games and all this
Phones,
stuff
games,
like
everything.
yeah, but like eventually after the first night the second day came and me and him said fuck this, we opened the gate and we fucking left.
just left.
And like they got mad at us and it's like
Wait, y'all just left your mom there?
I mean, I told my mom, I was like, hey,
She was cool.
we're just gonna leave and explore Miami.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just left, and yeah, me, him, and like Ball, we left, and we were just exploring around. We watched a movie at the movie theater.
Yeah.
I forgot what movie came out during that time. It was, yeah, I can't remember what movie.
Wait, did it say anything when y'all got back?
I didn't.
Yeah, like the people there, they're like, hey, you guys can't just leave. And it's like, you came here for this program and all that stuff. I was like, we didn't come here.
We didn't come here
just,
for that. And if you want to fight, we can.
Yeah, like we just drove,
I was ready.
And let's see, what else happened? Oh, one of the nights, like apparently one of the camera, like, I don't know, like a camera flashlight or like battery or something, like it was missing. And one of the dudes that was like working security there, but he was really like part of another family that came, but he was a volunteer,
with no training.
He blamed it on my cousin,
which is really random because he was
like he was like, oh, this kid stole and stuff like that. Turns out he didn't steal shit, and like the whole camp got mad at the security. It's like, yo, you can't be making accusations like that before like finding out. And like he was quiet after that. Like at first he was acting all tough and stuff, and then the whole camp got mad at him.
He made some people cry, and then he started crying in the end.
Yeah, he started like, he was like, man, I was just trying to do my job, and it's just like, what are you talking about, man?
The leader got mad. The cult leader got mad.
Yeah,
his first officer got mad. And he was like, hey, this guy over here, he got no training.
Yeah.
All right? Oh, we're sorry. We're going to talk to him.
Yeah.
He's all the way over there crying. We're going to talk to him.
Man, that was hilarious. And let's see what else.
I wish I could see him again. I just wish I could see him.
It was a hilarious, like, whole like couple of days. And then it's supposed to be like meditation and calmness, right? This one dad, oh my God, Insane. It was so funny, man. Like he was we know him because he goes to the same temple here with like my mom, and his children were with him, his sons. And I think he was looking for his charging cable for the phone. And he was like, man, like who, like you misplaced my charging cable. And he was like, talking to his son.
And the funny thing is, this is on Vietnamese, right?
Yeah. It was so funny, man. It was so funny. He was like talking to his son. It's like, man, you stupid kid. But before all of this, he was like, hey, we're here to meditate. We're supposed to be calm. And then like he was like, man, but if you don't freaking find that charging cable, I'm gonna freaking kill you. And like he said he was gonna, man, you wearing that stupid backpack, I'm gonna
he was roasting him.
He was like, man, I'm gonna chop both of your shoulders off. Like I was like, oh my God.
He was
and then it turns out the whole time the charging cable, like his wife was borrowing it, and she like had it in the cabin. Like she was just using it. I was like, oh my gosh, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy place. Wait, did y'all drive to Florida?
Yeah.
So how was the drive back? Like with your mom? Y'all were like, Mom.
Yeah, I mean, we just didn't say anything. I was just like, hey, man, you got the experience. We got the Miami experience. We were having a blast. Like after the first night, we're like, oh, fuck this. We got the hell out of there. And, she would say, hey, everyone got what they came to Miami to do. So yeah, that was an experience, man. But yeah. Y'all have any other crazy
No, it just looks like his headphones blew up on his head. It's
sorry, man, it's not in the budget. We need to
we need some sponsorship.
We need to buy some replacements.
Sony, please.
Wait, didn't you get the replacements?
They're on the way.
The cups.
I thought you bought some. No,
those are too big, so I bought a different one now.
Oh, okay.
Foam cups. But yeah, that's my funny Florida story. Like, I mean, I have other, probably other ones that I'm trying to remember, but for some reason that one just came up right now because we were just talking about that.
That was a good one.
Today's just random stories.
Yeah.
What's your random story today? Or article, whatever you read, or beliefs?
Did y'all know about that one doctor that birthed 94 children because he threw away the sperm donors donation, and he used his own sperm? to inseminate like 90 something women.
Yeah, the white dude.
Wait,
Yeah,
so he worked at one of those places where?
His name is Dr. Donald Klein, I think. Let me see, just to make sure.
That's a crime.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a crime.
He's a beast. You know?
Okay, Dr. Donald Lee Klein. He was a gynecologist.
So there's like 94 kids, possibly twins, that all have his genes and kind of look like him.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then he definitely went to prison.
Yeah.
Felon.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I think they found out because of the whole DNA testing thing, you know? Like, they're like, oh, let's go meet our brother. And then they're like, we have 94 siblings.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Man.
Oh my god. Man, what? Like, the brain of his, like, what led him to do that? Like, it's just sickness. It's like power
sickness.
and ego.
Clearly.
Maybe money, man. Maybe it was like a lot of money to pay, you know, the sperm donors. So they're like, fuck it. I only got my sperm left. They just whacked one out, you know?
He said, fuck it, I only got... Bro, but imagine how much he was storing, like, to execute that plan. Because probably at his house, he has, like, jars of
You don't think it's just like whenever, like, it's ready, he'll just, like, whack one off?
I mean, maybe, but I feel like he probably had, like, you know, because as a gynecologist, maybe he had to, like, study all the sperm and say, okay, these are healthy. And, like, he, like, kept the healthy samples.
So I drank too much last time.
Yep. That was a crazy story that I saw. I was like, oh, all right.
You know what? Speaking of sperms, you heard about that new sperm race thing that they did?
I saw it. Yo, there was a sperm race. Did you see it?
No.
It was like between like two colleges, and like it was like, you know, two students. I guess, you know, they bust a nut and see which sperm goes to the finish line first.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it was crazy.
the what's it called?
Racetrack?
The track. Yeah, it's like there's borders, right? So it's like you could see like the group of sperm like cells like moving across and stuff.
The whole
like,
thing is like under a microscope, so it's like under a microscope you see like two sperm travel.
What the fuck?
and that one guy whooped the other.
Yeah.
So bad. Yeah.
Yeah, fast sperms. bro.
The other guys was just like moving slowly. It's like
Damn.
What was the prize for the winner?
Oh no,
You
it
get
was a competition.
Yeah, I don't know.
You get to
Prize.
brag like my sperm is faster, I guess.
But that's how you know the society is going to shit, you know? It's starting to do.
Sperm races, yeah, I don't think I ever saw that.
I think we're going to see more of that in the future, honestly. And you're going to bet on it as
Yeah,
well.
it's gonna be a fucking sport, bro.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll bet on it.
That's the future of like equestrian.
Yeah.
Instead of like betting on horses, like you over here betting on like
Sperm races.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I could see that as a sport. Like they have like an automated machine where it's like the sperm is all loaded and it's like they press a button, it's released at the same time and it just starts going. Oh man.
And making bets on that, that's crazy.
Holy shit. Was that part of like a fraternity hazing or what was that?
No,
like
it was like an actual event.
Like
Like people were, they had like artists come out and perform before the event. Type shit. Yeah, they tried to make it like an actual event. It was funny.
oh, all right. All right. That's
Sperm racing.
okay.
I bet I would beat all of you on the sperm race.
Oh, here we go, man. Here we go.
Your microscope.
Yeah, man.
Let's go to the lab.
Let's
real
go to
quick.
the lab right now and just freaking set up 4 tracks. Like,
I think someone else is also sick in here.
yeah, freaking this guy over here, man. Damn. Holy shit. So like maybe in the future, like for like women, they're gonna like ask like men like, hey, can I see the results of your like sperm? It's like, too slow. I need
I was a champion 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Should have met me 2 years ago, buddy. Like, holy moly. Man. What about you, Mr. Aaron? You got any interesting stories?
Skip me for now.
Oh,
No interesting stories right now.
all right.
Think of-
You're just gonna get skipped like that? Damn.
Oh, I don't
I'll
got
do it.
anything either, but I did want to talk to you about any. I know you got a conspiracy theory,
What?
right? Oh, I thought. Oh no, never mind then.
What did you want to talk about?
I just thought you had one loaded up. You know.
I thought we were going to continue the story from
last time. Well, if you give me like a rundown of what we were talking about,
something about the
Oh, you don't remember?
well, most of it.
about the creation of clowns, masons.
Oh yeah, so those clowns, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure I told you.
Yeah, you told us about the clowns.
Yeah, so they originally originated from, I think it was like Indian demon.
Yeah,
like which Indian? Like Native American?
No,
No,
like
no.
India.
Oh.
Yeah, because like I think the father, right? He was like the father of the person that changed the whole, aesthetics of clowns from like, the jester to like what we see at a circus today.
Mm-hmm.
Like he originally went to like, I guess India, fell in love with it. He stayed there for many years and he brought his son with him, to do work there. And I think it was like straight out of like one of those Indian plays. It was like how one of the demon dressed, and they brought that outfit back to
the States.
To I guess Europe back in the day because it was like the circus. He made like the 3-ring circus popular apparently, and that's how like they were spreading, I guess, that design.
So circuses are like demonic.
Well, if
shows,
you believe in what this is saying, right, it is because you're basically doing a ritual with a bunch of demons. Because what are clowns used for? It's like they're not there to make kids laugh.
Well, they are supposed to.
Yeah, they're supposed to, right? But they look scary. So what was the point of making them look scary if it's
are they scary though? In a way.
Well, do kids like them?
No,
Yeah,
if you,
I don't think I was ever scared of clowns. Though. I know
But,
people
like,
have phobias. Like
yeah,
I grew up hating them.
people don't like them though.
Mm.
Like, are you attracted to like, oh, they're funny,
yeah, it's
like-
a weird thing.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
like,
weird.
why do they have? Because like clowns are mainly marketed toward kids, because like they're supposed to make, oh, they're funny, they're supposed to make funny, but like the whole aesthetic of them is like against that because it's not.
Ever since I heard of that criminal Bobo the Clown,
Yeah,
he was basically a pedophile. He was killing kids too.
yeah.
There was another guy, Wayne. What's his name? Gracie.
Wayne Johnson, yeah, Gracie Johnson.
Not Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
No, Wayne Gacy Johnson.
Yeah,
I think it
yeah,
was.
Wayne
I
Gacy.
think you're onto something. I think it was Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
No.
Yeah, Wayne Gacy. Yeah, he was. He dressed up as like
Pogo the Clown.
like
And he was killing kids.
Yeah.
Man,
What?
that would be like a cool clown movie. Like they show the origins of them in India, and they find out about like
Yeah.
clowns and shit. That's the route it should have taken.
Yeah. It's not hard to find an Indian actor because it's billions of them.
yeah.
But a good one. That's a difference.
But like when they
To
wear
see how
like,
they cook,
it's not quantity, it's quality.
Just do a casting, see how they cook, and
But wait.
which one's the best.
Yo, but the Indian clown is gonna be like,
yeah,
Yo.
yeah. I mean, but when they put the makeup on, you can't even tell that they're like Indian.
Yo, what's wrong?
yo, come on.
You can by the smell. They majority of them smell bad.
How are you gonna smell them through the movie theater screen, man?
I'm talking about
God.
casting the actor. I'm talking about casting the actor.
God.
Oh my god! You just blew. Oh my god! Just destroyed all my senses.
Oh
You're
my
hired.
gosh, man.
Like,
That's crazy.
I think you could tell if it's an Indian person
Yeah, you can smell it through the movie. Is that when they smell that bad? Yeah, you can probably smell it through the movie.
through IMAX.
Oh shit, man. Damn.
Isn't that like the new thing they want to do? Is like create like a
4D.
5D, yeah, with like smells, and I think Meta was like doing some shit like that.
Oh.
You were saying something about to say something.
What?
About the clown. The clown thing. You were about to say something.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're just talking, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I thought you had a deeper lore.
I mean, another thing. I mean, I guess it's not just India because like it's like all the I guess different religions that worship pagan gods. I guess it's like
Japan. Like Japan has those faces, like the demon faces.
that. Like like yeah, I guess it's like all similar characteristics. It's like bulging head, like whiter skin, like bulging eyes and stuff like that. That's like the whole Nephilim look, I guess. And that's what, that's why they think they were worshiping all these gods, all these 100 plus gods, because they were like all Nephilims. They were part gods. And then they got wiped out. Yeah. That's why they have powers. And they're being worshipped.
Yeah.
But I mean, all this could be bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I believe everything you say.
Nah, bro, this is insane. If you take everything word for word, I think.
Do you speak to your brothers and sisters about this stuff?
No, never. I don't speak to anyone about this because this is insane. If I heard this from another person, I'm like, I didn't know anything about them. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you this deep into it? But it's like,
damn,
it's fun.
You can't have a curious mind nowadays. Like,
yeah, you can have a curious mind, but this is like out there.
Because conspiracy people that were labeled conspiracy theorists back then, a lot of stuff became true.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Like what?
Yeah, but like
I'm talking about most recently.
gay frogs. That came out true. Yeah, Pedophile Island with billionaires. That came out true. That used to be crazy to think about.
Politics, the illegal immigrants, the millions of illegals. They said they're not going to get citizenship. We're not going to give them the right to vote. But the current administration just debunked it and said, here's the papers that show that we're going to give them the right to vote. And they labeled everyone back then like conspiracy theorists. Don't believe it.
Yeah. Talking about illegals, you know that story you told me about the guy in the subway having sexual relations with a dead corpse?
Yep, he was an illegal.
He was an illegal. Yeah, you heard about that, right?
Yep. See, those people, they shouldn't be here,
And he came here multiple times.
Yeah, he came in 5 times or 6, right?
That's crazy. Like, the American dream for him was to defile a dead body.
Rob it first, and then defile it.
No, he defiled it first, then he robbed it.
God.
He had to get the main objective out of the way first.
That shit is disgusting.
Like post-nut clarity, he's like, "Oh, I came here to rob." Yeah. It happened in New York. Yeah, that subway
city on Earth, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's the greatest city because everything can happen there. Like, just whatever you can imagine, it's probably happened there.
Yeah. New York sucks, in my opinion.
Damn, it sucks.
Except for the pizza, man. The pizza's pretty good.
New York.
Yeah, New York is fine.
I love New York.
Yeah, you can't say you hate New York.
Nah. In terms of the best city, no.
I don't know, man. It's pretty up there.
Yeah.
But I mean, different opinions. He said he hated Italy. 90% of people say they like Italy.
I love that I went there twice.
Yeah.
Half my coworkers don't like it. They got free flight benefits.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own, I suppose.
It just depends on what you're looking for when you go there, I guess.
But, yep, this is a short episode today. Now we're going to go and pick up some Indian food. And, appreciate y'all for tuning in with us one more time. And, enjoy your cigars out there, but don't inhale.
Peace.